You know what you came here for. Sit back and tune in for Eisha Taylore. Yeah.
Welcome and welcome back to my channel. I'm your girl, Eisha Taylore. So we're back with another battle. We have Camille Rose versus Miche. I do have a video like this already. I'll link it for y'all somewhere. This will be the Camille Rose Guava Collection versus Miche. We'll start off with shampoo, of course. I'm going to have my final thoughts at the very end, y'all. I'm doing a chart. I'm doing everything for y'all, but just stay tuned for that. But my initial thoughts for the shampoo, you can see my hair like kind of looked different, but kind of not. Like, it's a shampoo. I say more thoughts at the very end, but I was like, okay, I have to channel my inner, like, does it feel different? Does it not? Like, I had to just feel it real quick, but honestly, they felt the same. I know Miche has an indulged deep conditioner. I didn't want to do a deep conditioner since Camille Rose doesn't have deep conditioner. So the fact that both of these conditioners said 3 to 5 minutes to leave on, that's why I used the Miche Prime conditioner instead. So I just wanted to make that note that I know she has a deep conditioner. I just didn't think it would be fair to use that deep conditioner. The Guava deep conditioner right off the bat is a lot lighter than the Miche conditioner. Again, I'm going to get into all those thoughts at the very end, child. Okay, I just wanted to give y'all some visuals and some vibes to go along with my in-depth thoughts at the end. Before the leave-in conditioner, right off the bat, I did notice that the Lavish leave-in conditioner from Miche is a lot thicker than the Camille Rose leave-in conditioner. And so in that sense, I have low density hair and low porosity hair, and you can see the conditioner kind of just sitting on top of my hair. I never really noticed that before when I use this leave-in conditioner, but it is something I noticed today. So I'm like, okay. So in comparison to the Camille Rose one, you can kind of see that conditioner penetrating my hair a lot more, but at the same time, the Camille Rose leave-in conditioner is a lighter consistency. Now for quenched Miche butter, I do know that this is a butter and Camille Rose more souffle, so I mean, it is what it is. However, they're both stylers. They both define my curls very well. I noticed that I had to use far less product for Miche as opposed to for the Camille Rose souffle. I felt like I had to use a lot more to get the definition that matched the Miche side. Now, this is what my hair is looking like. Again, Miche is on the left, and then Camille Rose is on the right, because, child, I didn't want to forget. So this is what it's looking like at this point. My hair felt super moisturized. It's giving shine. It's giving definition. It's giving they look the same. It's giving I used the same products. Like, I'm sitting here looking and I'm like, I don't see a difference. But let's get into these thoughts. All right, y'all, let's wrap up our thoughts. I actually want to try this little chart that I created that will allow me to follow along and for you guys to follow along a little bit easier on the comparisons. Let me know in the comments below if you end up liking this idea, and I'll keep it going for whenever I'm comparing products, okay? The shampoo, I have some categories that I want to look at. So the consistency of the Miche shampoo was a lot thicker than the Camille Rose shampoo. I felt like when I was using the Miche one, I only needed one like dollop of shampoo. Again, I only did half my hair, so I only needed 1 dollop, as opposed to for the Camille Rose, I needed 2 dollops every time I shampooed. So I shampooed twice with each, but I needed a total of 4 dollops of the Camille Rose to 2 dollops of Miche. So Camille Rose consistency is a lot thinner compared to Miche. And now that I'm comparing the price of each, as you can see on the screen, Miche is more expensive at $23 at 8 fluid ounce, while Camille Rose is $12.59 for a 12 fluid ounce. However, the Camille Rose being bigger in size, but you have to use more, at least I had to use more, it's kind of evening out. Like, whenever I use the Miche shampoo, I feel like I don't need as much, but the Camille Rose, I can see myself going through it a lot faster. So keep that in mind. They both was good at detangling. They both had slip. I don't think one beat out the other. This is all gonna be upon your preference here. But if you like more of a thinner consistency of your shampoo, then you obviously will like the fact that you can detangle with it with Camille Rose. But if you like thicker shampoos, and you know what I mean. So I didn't put lather on here because they both had lather, so I thought that was fine. Moisture, they were both super hydrating. I was able to detangle. It didn't feel stripping after. They both was amazing in that sense. Now on to the conditioner. Between Miche and Camille Rose, they're both thick, but the Miche is thicker. So they're both thick. It's just comparing them to Miche is thicker. The price, again, you get more for Camille Rose than for Miche. And considering that they're both thick, I will say in that category, Camille Rose probably wins with it being cheaper and more as opposed to Miche. They both detangled very well. They both had slip and they both had moisture. The only like actual difference between the two that I've already said in the video is the functionality, right? So for the Miche, you have to rinse out with warm water, and with Camille Rose, you rinse out with cold water. So depending on your porosity, that might actually change your results here. I have low porosity, and rinsing with cold water is usually an issue for me, but in this sense, it actually wasn't an issue. I felt like my curls, upon rinsing them out, the Camille Rose looked and felt slightly better than Miche upon rinsing out, but they were both hydrated. Okay, so in this sense, this category, the neck and neck, I have my overall thoughts for y'all. Stay to the end, stay to the end. I have my thoughts for y'all. They look real neck to neck so far, okay? Leave-in conditioner. So the Miche leave-in conditioner is, again, thicker than Camille Rose. The price is still the same for Miche at $23 at 8 fluid ounce, while Camille Rose is $14.79 for an 8 fluid ounce. So they're the same size, just Camille Rose is cheaper. But again, the consistency matters here. A lot of people have their preference on if they like a thinner consistency or a thicker consistency for the leave-in conditioner. For me, and I actually made this realization during this video, I think I actually like a thinner consistency for my low density and low porosity hair. I felt like, while comparing these two now, that Miche leave-in conditioner actually sat on top of my hair as opposed to Camille Rose. It penetrated my hair a lot more. So that was interesting to see. For this category, I would say see what you like and for your hair, but that's just something to note. They both was good at detangling. They both had slip. Now for moisture, okay, I had to change it up a little bit because I was like, wait, Miche, I always felt like Miche was moisturizing, the leave-in conditioner, but going up against Camille Rose Guava Conditioner, they were both moisturizing. However, Camille Rose was a little bit more moisturizing. Yes. Like initially I was like, whoa, they both felt good, but like Camille Rose felt better. So as you can see, like I have a green check on Miche. It's still good, but Camille Rose was like better. So, all right, last category is the cream stylers. Once again, Miche is thicker than Camille Rose. It's more thinner. The price is still the same. You get the same amount for both Camille Rose and Miche, but you pay cheaper for Camille Rose. For all the other categories, they're amazing. They had great detangling, slip, moisture, definition. I will say going against these two was kind of slightly unfair just because Miche is a butter and Camille Rose is more of a souffle, creamier texture. I will say, even though they both were amazing in their own ways, Camille Rose had slightly, again, they're both still great, slightly more slip, more curls, definition, I would say, and then more elongation, just because the souffle made my hair feel heavier slightly. Again, you will need a thicker or thinner consistency of product depending on what you need, the time of year, the seasons, all that. So that is a preference for me. I like both thick and thin, so I will know when to use both of them. So I like that. Now, to complete a full Miche wash day, shampoo, conditioner, leave-in conditioner, styler, 4 products, you will need about $92 when it's not on sale. Now for Camille Rose, for the same 4 products to complete a wash day, you need about $56. Again, if it's not on sale on Target, if you don't have a Target coupon, whatever, it'd be $56. So in that category, the price category, Camille Rose does win in the price, and you obviously get more for the price as well. However, because Miche products is so concentrated and so dense, a little also goes a long way. So it just all depends on your hair at the end of the day. They both were really good for detangling and slip. They both were great for moisture, and they were great for definition. Which one is the actual winner? Let me add Bay's thoughts. He thought that Miche overall looked better in terms of definition and volume, while Camille Rose was more hydrating. I will have to agree slightly. I do like the volume that I'm getting from Miche, and I think that's just because it's a butter. When I mentioned earlier in the categories, Camille Rose gave me initial more elongation. It didn't give me volume. Butters for me is more fluffy, it's more light and airy, and I think is more appropriate for low density, thin, fine hair girls. Okay, so if you have low density like I do, maybe the Miche butter will give you more of the volume that we need. The Camille Rose, in my opinion, elongates my hair. It doesn't give me volume. Now, in terms of moisture, they are both super hydrating. Like, if anything, Miche is like a 9.6. Camille Rose is like a 9.7.2. Like, it's so freaking close, you can't even really tell. I will say Miche does look a tad bit more defined. A tad, just a smidge, In terms of hold, they both don't have hold. That they don't claim to have hold, but they're different, but yet the same. If you're trying to have a moisturized wash day, you can't go wrong with either one of these. So if you have Miche products on hand already, you don't need the Camille Rose products, and vice versa. I would say there's not one product out of anything that was better than the other, is what I'm trying to get at. So I hope that makes sense and concludes this video. Let me know in the comments below, because I'm only gonna do this if y'all tell me y'all actually like it. Did you like the comparison chart that I created? Was it easy to follow? Do you think I should continue doing that whenever I'm doing a battle of products? Let me know, because it was fun creating, but if I don't gotta do extra work, I ain't gonna do it. So let me know in the comments below. Are you team Camille Rose or are you team Miche? I have another Camille Rose versus Miche battle. I will leave that for y'all to watch. It's an older style, child, so don't come for me. I didn't do what I just did today, but it's still a good battle. So that had a clear winner as well. That did. So yeah, I'll catch you guys in the next one. Peace.